There's lots of things you guys can do with your time, like volunteering or sending dick pics, but why would you when you can binge watch TV? Let's get debatable.
Oh my God.
Okay, Miriam, tell me about your favorite binge-worthy television show.
I'm sorry to begin with the winner in this debate. So, Game of Thrones is easily one of the best TV shows in the history of televised series.
Have you not seen One Tree Hill?
So you have got the battle for morality. You have got epic battle scenes in beautiful landscapes, shot in Croatia, shot in Spain.
There's
You've
nudity
got
too, right?
There's so much nudity. It's one of the most expensive shows in history. It has won almost more Emmy nominations and Emmy awards than any other show ever. And winter is coming. Like, it's a household name now. It's amazing. I think it's the best show ever.
I like that show because it's the only show that you can say slay queen and it actually makes sense.
I love that Lily and Danielle are now raising their hands for permission.
All right.
A little bit scared of
You may begin. I'll start with Lily.
Don't they kill everyone off? Like, everyone gets really mad.
Yeah.
There are twists and turns to
And
this
are
show.
people waiting for him to write another book and he hasn't?
No, there
No,
is a book
au
coming.
contraire.
Oh, okay.
The show is both lowbrow and highbrow. The dialogue, the writing, the actors.
I'm concerned about like your heart rate right now. Like I'm
Because
worried
it's that
you're gonna have a
good.
heart
People,
attack.
I'm sorry for the rest of you, but no one else is arguing between Game of Thrones and, I don't know, Making a Murderer to see which is the best show on TV.
It's Aaron's turn. Everyone's arguing because this is actually a real thing and everyone wants to know if he's innocent or not. You can go.
Are you talking about Making a Murderer?
Making a Murderer. I don't know if any of you've seen the most amazing, epic, visceral documentary in the history of television. I will agree with Miriam. Game of Thrones is probably the best scripted, but it's not the best binge-worthy show on television. Well, it's on Netflix, first of all. And second of all, binge-worthy means you can sit in like one sitting and watch all of the episodes. All of these other shows have multiple seasons. Game of Thrones will take you like 3 months to catch up. You can do this in a weekend.
Oh, what a depressing weekend.
It's an amazing weekend. Emotionally, it is devastating. You will sweat, you will scream at the television, you will throw things. It's a very interactive show for me, at least. I can't even stop talking about this show. Every celebrity in Hollywood's talking about it. We've all been talking about it.
If you
You're
had a
talking
Christmas
about
vacation, you've seen Making a Murderer.
This is
Definitely.
true.
Here's the thing,
That's my side.
it is pretty binge-worthy, I'll give you that. But I feel like it should have been a 2-hour special. Like, they kind of stretched it into 10 episodes.
No.
Absolutely.
I have an argument against that though, because I've rewatched the first 5 episodes because
Oh
you're
my
not.
God.
So, there's a lot of details that you
are.
don't totally pay attention to the first time around, and then if you rewatch it,
Well,
like
it's hard to pay attention when they're stretching it forever. Here's the thing. They wanted to
You're
steal.
making me uncomfortable. You're so
I'm sorry. I'm Latin. I get really passionate.
Okay, let's do Orange is the New
Aw,
Black.
man.
Okay,
sorry.
Orange is the New Black. I'm just gonna pull the
3-hour
card that
episode.
it was one of the first like really Netflix binge-worthy shows because it was one of Netflix's first original series. All of it went on at once and you watched the entire thing because it was so good. This show's so great because it starts and it's all about Piper and she like goes to jail because she's like this innocent little blonde that maybe had dabbled in a little drug dealing.
We've all done it once or
But
twice.
then they're able to like really just go into the prison and like make like really complex characters and you get like backstories for all of these women and it's actually very interesting.
Like a
the
scripted
drama.
show. Not very special, not very unique.
So it's a great show, but is it a great show? Like, what makes that show great?
Crazy Eye.
Crazy Eyes is awesome.
Makes it great.
2 words, Crazy Eyes. No, I really love that there's all female leads because it's so rare for any TV show besides Gilmore Girls basically to have females talking about something other than men.
I think what makes a show binge-worthy is the twists and turns that at the end of the episode you are dying for the next episode, and that just hasn't been my experience.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a good show to fall asleep to. Okay, Danielle, what's yours?
What are you people saying?
That you lost the debate.
Okay.
Moving on.
Everybody get really excited. Also, get your singing voices ready because I have chosen Empire.
Drip.
Okay.
Drip. Drop.
Empire is for sure the most binge-worthy show. 1, it is by far the most relevant out of all of these. 2, it puts music and TV together in the best way. It has so much star power. Timbaland does all the music. That's amazing. Also, it broke primetime viewing records.
What?
Which like does not happen anymore because like no one watches TV
Yeah, that's
on the
because
time it
views
comes
aren't even
out.
on TV.
And but it's amazing that this
But it
does
stole the
well on
viewers
TV.
back.
Wait a minute. First of all, Orange is the New Black is fake prison. Making a Murder is real prison.
Okay,
I'm
excuse me, I have a little surprise for everybody.
What?
I have a wild card, ladies and gentlemen.
You're doing
And
The wild card's
it
always
is Scandal. I think a lot of people maybe have trickled out on Scandal,
like,
but
Scandal.
during its heyday, people were obsessed with Scandal. Like, this was majorly binge-worthy. Also, binge-worthy is Olivia's clothing.
Yeah, those
Like-
coats.
The white coats and the wine with the popcorn, and that's all she eats. It's like,
Also, the president.
Again,
Now
do it
comes
right.
the
It's
time for you guys to silence your host holes and let me judge. It's gonna go from most binge-worthy to least binge-worthy, starting with the least binge-worthy, Empire. I know it's a tough
I'm
one for
really
me.
shocked by that. Really?
Empire, I was more into watching weekly.
First season was great.
Not all
Second
at once.
season's kind of died down. I agree. I
true.
couldn't sit on my couch and just get super into it. It's something that you have to take in small doses, much like Taraji P. Henson's personality. So she's at the bottom of the list for me. Next, I'm so sorry, you're losing this game so hard today. Next would be Scandal. At its time, Scandal was a great binge-worthy show. You got big ass glasses of wine, which was nice, and popcorn, and like we were like, yeah, you know what? I can have a marital affair. Really nice coats.
That was the goal of the show.
I think that's what it was. I think it was promoting cheating, which I love. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with-
I agree with that.
That's just
Does
wrong.
this win? Does this win?
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Orange is the New Black is next. I just couldn't get on board with the show. I thought the first season was pretty good, but I only binge watched it because everybody else was binge watching it. It wasn't my own thing. Do you know what I mean? Now, it is down to Game of Thrones and Making a Murderer. I will say both of these shows are kind of phenomenal. Game of Thrones, it's so extravagant and it's such a beautiful show. With that said, I can't get through too many episodes at once because I get so confused and so anxious
So
and
many
so
names.
worried. It's a good show. It's not a binge-worthy show,
wrath
though,
that
you
is-
guys. Making a Murderer is the most binge-worthy show of, I don't know, all time. So
Sorry, GOT fans.
this is my order for the most binge-worthy show. It's gonna go Making a Murderer, Game of Thrones, Orange is the New Black, Scandal, which I do love, I'm so sorry, and Empire. Let us know what you think of my selection in the comment section below, and don't forget to come back every freaking Friday, because we're right here just debating important issues.
Click to the left to check out Shane Dawson on Beauty Break, or click to the right to check out Katy Perry's episode of Throwback.